think we can start.
Yes, proceed.
Yes.
Well, let's continue our journey of TLI series. For today's the last but not the least, the third training for today. Today's trainer, distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh. He has been a Toastmaster since the year 2014. That's more than 2 decades and more. And he has served various leadership roles. Like we all know, he has been to the district director, past district director, and he has a hat trick of DTMs. He has been a distinguished Toastmaster not once, not twice, but thrice. Wow, fantastic. So, without further delay, let's welcome distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh VC to deliver his training on club mentoring. Big round of applause to Toastmaster Rajesh, distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh, and the screen is yours.
Thank you, Dilip. Thank you so much. That was a great introduction. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, good evening.
Good evening.
It's always said a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And what would be that speciality for a club mentor to start something new? Let's see. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Great. We'll speak something about new club mentor. My favorite quote is, training and education is useful only when put into action. How many of you agree with this? If you agree, please type in the chat box. Yes, if you agree. If you don't agree, type no, it's fine. Yes. Superb. How many of you are there here? Can you show something, thumbs up, or type yes or something? It's a Friday, we do understand that. We don't be so formal at home. Great. We'll be speaking something about what is mentors, who appoints mentors, benefits of being a club mentor, official duties of club mentors, what are the specific roles, what are they supposed to do, and question answer session. I'll not be speaking anything. I'll present a slide. You should read and ask me questions. So, what is a mentor in your understanding? Anybody wants to open up your mic and speak? Fine. What is a mentor in your understanding?
Team Rajesh, mentor. Okay.
Yeah, Sanjay, please.
Okay. Mentor is the person actually who is not this newly incubated club. He is the one from A to Z guiding them to stand on their feet and do great.
Superb. Great. We don't have time to listen to everyone, but let's see what Toastmasters says about mentoring or mentor. A mentor is someone who shares their experience and knowledge with one or more people who have less experience. This comes to a personal mentoring. This is all about personal mentoring. What is about club mentor? We'll speak about that. What is a personal mentor and a club mentor also. But what it says about club mentor. As a new club mentor, you will share your expertise on the best practices of running a club with a newly formed club. Your responsibility is not to run the club. This is the crunch point we need to understand. As a club mentor, it is not our responsibility to run the club. Our responsibility is to educate them, help it understand its option and guide it towards excellence. Anything we want to add here? What do you think? We need to add something here, or this is okay? This is what Toastmaster says about mentoring. Okay. How many types of mentors are there in your understanding? In Toastmasters, we are not going into some other aspects. In Toastmasters aspects, how many types of mentoring? Type in the chat box what you think, or if you want, somebody wants to speak, please go ahead. So Sanjay, I think you are speaking and your mic is muted.
No detail, Rajesh. No, I was
Yeah.
not.
Done. Okay, fine. In Toastmasters concept, there are two types of mentor. One is, as we are all mentors for one or the other individuals. Second thing is a club mentor. Individual mentors are appointed when a member induction happens at the club level, right? When a new member comes to the club, he has been inducted, and that point of time, a mentor has been assigned. But when it comes to club, what happens? When it comes to club, it's not an individual mentor who appoints. There is a team which appoints, right? That's what I spoke about. What is the difference between an individual mentor and club mentor? Who can be a... Now tell me, who can be a club mentor?
You need to have that mentor program completed, which is on the Toastmasters. That's one of them. And I believe you should have completed one pathway, I believe.
Superb. That is one of the program for a person to understand what mentoring is all about. That's it. Anybody can be a mentor. If somebody is interested in this room, wanted to be a mentor, anybody can be a mentor. There is no any extra qualification for somebody to become a mentor. That is the crunch here. In a club, mentors are appointed by the VP Education generally, right? How
Yes.
for members? When you form a new club, who appoints the club mentor? Either district director or club group director. They don't appoint directly. What happens is, there is a system which works for forming a club, right? Area director works to start a club. Their area director decides how these people would be a sponsor of the club, or somebody brings in the lead for the club. They say that I would be a sponsor of the club, or they say that I can be a sponsor as well as a mentor also. A sponsor can be a sponsor as well as mentor for a club also. So it is there which decision happens that who should be a mentor. Then it is informed to club group director and district director. Either of the one appoints them. Official communication happens through district director or club group director, but practically on grounds, it is the area director who comes to a conclusion, yes, these people will act as sponsors and these people will act as mentors. Is there anything you want to ask here? Any questions here? If you have any questions, we can ask. Yes. Next. Now I request all of you to read this benefits of a club mentor. I am not going to read this. And ask me questions what you want. I'll give you 2 minutes time for this. Read, these are the benefits you get as a club mentor. Faris, you are there? Faris, Rihanna. Wow, superb. Thank you, Faris. Wow.
All clear.
Superb, right?
Yes.
Beautifully written by Toastmasters. I did not write any of these things. This is available in the Toastmasters website and Toastmasters manuals, and that has been copy pasted. I'll speak something different about what is that benefit you get as a club mentor in my personal experience. Then I've been a mentor of around 7 or 8 clubs officially. And otherwise, I've been involved in a chartering of around 48 to 49 Toastmaster Club in Qatar. So my experience being a club mentor is, it's an additional portfolio in your career. It's an additional portfolio in your career. For you, there is an opportunity to become a trainer, a professional trainer, a professional coach. I became a professional coach only because I became a mentor and coach. Until and unless I did not serve in this role, I did not know that there is an opportunity like that exists. Later on, being a club mentor and a club coach, I did one course called as Life Coach, which is from an online university called as Udemy, where I paid only $25. In $25, you can complete that course from Udemy and you can start your profession as a life coach. After that, I earned more than 50,000, 60,000 reals only because of this. Taking a role of a mentor and coach, understanding what it is, how that can be implemented in your personal life. I always tell people that training and education is only useful when you put into action. And today's training also, when you understand what is club mentor, you take up this role, then implement something out of it in your life. You're all with me? If you are with me, type something in chat box, yes, no something. Yes.
Yes.
Super. What are the official duties? Now, again, it is your responsibility to read this. I'm not going to read out that. This is what Toastmaster says. Again, 2 minutes time for you to read and understand. Done? If you're read, done, show me thumbs up or put type it's in the chat box something. Let me ask you, conduct the successful club series program. What is it? Anybody here can tell me that what do you mean by successful club series programs? That is the only jargon I see here.
It is one of the core Toastmaster educational modules, which contains some important presentations like organize your meetings, moments of truth, something that is that helps run an effective club meeting.
Correct. Successful club series program is a series of educational modules which ensure that club can have productive meetings and efficient meetings and leads to club quality club meetings. Club quality is developed through this series of modules. So mentor has to understand that these modules are very essential and these should help to conduct these modules in the club. To be very specific, what are the roles of a mentor? Previously, we informed that it is not his role to conduct meetings, right? His role is to educate, mentor, and coach the club excoms and its members on conducting quality club meetings. Build and maintain membership. Educate club leadership on club marketing and promotional activities. Membership retention. Club quality meeting checklist. Distinguished club program. This is what exactly a club mentor has to do. Are there any questions?
If I've
no-
done club, if I've
Yes,
done
ma'am.
club sponsorship, I've
Hmm.
sponsored a new club, then I don't need to be a mentor, right? It's one of
You
the
have
two,
to.
correct?
You have to be.
Both?
Yeah. To
Oh,
earn a credit for distinguished Toastmaster, a club sponsor or club coach. That is one aspect.
sponsor
Club
or coach.
mentor or youth leadership program. That is other aspects. Either earn a credit for club sponsor or club coach, either of the one, and club mentor or youth leadership program, either of the one. So both you need.
Ah, all right. Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
Sir, I
Something
have a question.
related, Rajesh, but not exactly as a mentor. This successful club series pieces, right? Of course, as a mentor, we'll be helping the members to do that one. But how often this kind of training should be done in a club?
See, best practice is in the first 3 months itself, we should complete this at least one time. So that club members and ExCom are aware that these are the models which is available and how effectively a club meeting can be conducted and how they can take their club to a quality club. At least in the first 3 months of the club mentoring itself, chartering itself, this should happen. Then results will come. That is what when I was a mentor, it hardly takes me at least 4 or 6 meetings. Within those 6 meetings, I'll complete all those things. In sometimes in one meeting, I do 2 modules of this, so that everybody is aware how it can be conducted. The role of the mentor can be minimized after that. So he just need to oversee how it works.
I have got a follow-up question on that one. Is it okay?
Please.
Question is, okay, the first few months it's been done. Now mentor is gone. Now the club is growing. It's been like 10 years now. But the new members have got no idea about the old things that have been done, right?
Correct.
So that's what I was wondering about. What is the repetition of these things and who will be supporting the club to do this kind of things?
See, actually here every new term is a new beginning, should be a new beginning for the club. Initially in first 1, 2, 3 months, all these things we should reinitiate it again. It is going back to the basics. If we do that, I think every club would become better day by day. And generally in old clubs, they forget this to conduct these modules regularly. At least once in a year, if not, I would always suggest people that the moment you complete your district club officers training, come back to your club, reinitiate this again for the next 6 weeks, and then see the club does well.
Thank you.
Sir, I have a question.
Please.
Yes, sir. Sir, we are aware that for a sponsor, it is the formation which is the challenge, forming a club. For a coach, it is the survival of the club is a challenge. But for a mentor, what exactly is the challenge? Because I know the answer, I need a better word for it, if you can tell me.
Maintaining a good club in a good condition is a challenge. When a club is formed, we form with 17 plus 3 members and club becomes active for whatever sake the club is formed. That's a different aspect. But initially, that is there. To ensure that it is running, the biggest challenge is to inspire and motivate the club ExCom. See, any club is good only because of the club leadership. It's not because of the members. That's my understanding. You take any club in Qatar, best clubs can go down and worst clubs can come up. When you analyze why these clubs have gone down and came up, only because there was a change in transition in leadership. Worst clubs in Qatar has become best clubs in the next club only because leadership was changed. The challenge for a mentor is to inspire, motivate, and understand the benefits of what as a leader he gets from this doing this program rightly. And if that can be expressed expressively, I think that works well. And every leader, everybody cannot be a good leader. Everybody cannot accomplish goals. These are all facts. There is nothing wrong in it also. If somebody takes over club leadership, he was not able to make the club distinguished, there is nothing wrong in it. But it's a learning for that individual that there was an opportunity to do all those things, but I am lacking in these things. So he can take up some other role and improve that. Even when you go to a higher level of leadership in Toastmaster, you become a district director, you don't make your district distinguished, nothing happens to the district director. He remains as a district director, even after not making the district distinguished status. But one thing is, he understands that, yes, I did not have so and so potential. There's a learning for him. That is what everybody learns here. When we come into leadership also, that is what we learn. We are good in all those things. We are lacking in all those things. Let us associate with somebody who are good in that and become a good team and take it forward. That's what we need to do. That's the challenge here. But it takes little time to cope up. Why? Because a person has to shed his ego. He should change his mentality of learning and understanding, accepting criticism, taking people views in the right point, all those things. But all those things can happen. It takes little bit of time. Hope I answered your question, Shweta.
Yes, sir, you did. Thank you.
Any other questions? One more question I can take. If no questions, I'm happy also.
Toastmaster Rajesh,
Yeah.
To my knowledge, the official duration for a club mentor is 6 months. But
Correct.
according to your experience, how much time we should be ready at least at the beginning?
See, I would always suggest be with the club for 1 year. You start in this term, be with the club till the end of the term, ensure a good transition happens with the leadership also for the next term, and you let. But officially, Toastmaster says it's only 6 months you need to be with the club. But your mentor's role can be implemented within 10 to 12 meetings. You don't have to spend 6 months also for to educate everything. It depends on the club excom. If they are very enthusiastic, energetic, quick learners, they will take it so quickly. If not, you have to be with them till the time you learn. They learn everything. But your credit for the mentor will come in 6 months. You are eligible to take the credit within the next 6 months.
Thank you, sir.
But generally, when people take a mentor's role, they don't leave the club and go in the middle. Why? Because they enjoy that mentoring things. Why? Because club gives them a different stature. They altogether become a leader there. They have a say in everything. People listen to them very carefully. So generally, mentors don't leave the club so soon. That is what I've seen. There might be one or other people who leave the club due to some other reasons, or he may not be able to give us 100% what he thought. He himself was not able to educate himself. All these things could be understood. Generally, if it is a good mentor, he never leaves the club. He stays with the club. That is what I've seen. Yes.
Good evening, Jim Rajesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I think after they finish the term, they have the president of that club has to send the mail to the TI to get that credit for the mentor or the sponsor.
Correct. An email has to be sent by the club excom, any one of the club excom, saying that you have fulfilled the club mentor's role for so and so period, informing date and all. There's a template for that which they have to sign and send it. Correct, ma'am. Thank you so much for reminding. Yes, thank you so much. I think most of the questions are answered, and I am always there at your service. Anytime you can call me, any help you want. Back to you. One club mentor, I'll leave you with a quote. Club mentor role is a beautiful role where it opens opportunities for unseen opportunities. It's a role which opens unseen opportunities for every one of us. I'll share you with a short story. I became an entrepreneur only because I became a club sponsor and a area director. Otherwise, I would never become an entrepreneur. I became a coach, trainer, and all those things only because I took over this role as club mentor and club coach. And this opportunity is for everyone. Grab it, be a mentor, grab the other opportunities which comes to you. Thank you so much, and back to you, Dilip.
Thank you so much, Distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh Pisi, for the wonderful session on mentoring us to be a mentor for a club or in Toastmasters. Definitely, your life story definitely inspires us, and it's always inspiring. So I think we'll arrange one session on how to be an entrepreneur or being a Toastmaster.
Superb. Sure,
So-
sure.
A big round of applause for the Toastmaster Rajesh for the wonderful session. So with this, we have successfully completed all the 3 trainings for today, and we have the very important thing is recognition of the trainers. So I'll just share this thing. We'll be felicitating the trainers online. So our first trainer, Distinguished Toastmaster Ajay Roge, thank you so much for delivering us today's TLI series number 5. Thank you. A big round of applause to Distinguished Toastmaster Ajay Roge. Our second trainer, Toastmaster Ram Mohan Nair. Thank you, Toastmaster Ram, for the wonderful training on club sponsored. Thank you so much. Next, the third trainer for today's session, Distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh VC. Thank you so much. Once again, a big round of applause to Rajesh for the wonderful training on how to mentor a club. And not to forget, our only one role player for today is Swapna Raghuraman for a wonderful and timely tracking of our trainers' timing. And we are well ahead of time, and we have enough time because as per the agenda, it's still 5 p.m. So thank you so much, Swapna, and for all the trainers to be on the time. We have concluded the session. Big round of applause to all of us. Being a Friday, we still gather on a Friday afternoon to have something interesting session on this TLI series. And last but not the least, the person behind this TLI series, the chair person, Shweta. So I hand over back the control to Shweta to address all of us and adjourn this training series. Over to you.
Thank you so much,
Any-
TLI co-chair Toastmaster Dilip, for that well-moderated session. Let's give him a huge round of applause for stepping into this bandwagon in the last minute. I'd also like to applaud Shenaz for thank you so much for accepting the last minute role of being the Zoom host and being very active and participative in this meeting. I definitely owe you one. And yes, you can claim that anytime you want. Jokes apart. And I would also like to thank our 3 trainers as recommended by our district club group director, DTM Iman. In no particular order, I would like to say DTM Rajesh VC, our past district director, DTM Ajay Aroge, the division B director, and also Toastmaster Ram Mohan Nair, champion speaker and author. Yes, all you all have not only shared us the important knowledge and wisdom required for all these roles, but even your experiences, your expert tip and advices is something that has totally shine bright and made the trainings much more effective. And we as fellow Toastmasters would do our best to serve not within these roles by keeping in mind just the core values of Toastmaster, but also all the values and the learnings that you've offered. So thank you very, very, very much. I'd also like to thank our role player, Toastmaster Swapna Raghuraman. Thank you so much for accepting this role in the last minute. Yes, I know. Thank you really much. And to all the 23 attendees, we had a total of 33 attendees. That's the highest ever we had on a holiday season on a Friday in District 116. It is a huge achievement indeed, but numbers does not justify the success of the training. It is the participation which justifies it. And really, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for this training session. The recording will be shared in due course, hopefully in a week or two's time, depending on the editing done by the PR team. And it will be uploaded on YouTube, and the resources which has been shared by the trainers to me personally will be also posted and will be available for everyone. So we are creating a library of resources for all of you members to please use, not just the PowerPoint presentation decks and the additional resources that the trainers have shared, but also for you to revisit the training recordings and to prepare yourself better for the roles that you take up in the future. So thank you very much. With this note, I would like to close the meeting. But before that, there are some major important announcements that I'd like to make on behalf of district. Next week is a very important week because we are going to have the live stream featuring the live stream for the WCPS, the World Championship of Public Speaking, where you get to see 8 best speakers in the world best out each other with their international speech. And it is actually one of the big and long running traditions in our district. And you would never get an opportunity like this ever, even if you go and visit other districts to watch this live stream. It is a privilege that you are getting, and more than that, we are also offering dinner buffet for you guys at a very nominal price if you register online. So register today, register now. The slots will be filling quickly if you don't register. And along with that, we are going to have the first edition of our judges training workshop, where we'll be highlighting on the major changes of the contest rule book and also telling you the basics of the judging for the international speech contest. Because why we are having that is we will be having a judging contest for the world championship speaker as you're watching the live stream of world champion of public speaking. And if you win that, if you judge correctly, you'll be getting a special prize from the district. Who knows, it might be $5,000. I'm just kidding. Yes, so please feel free to register. The district is working very hard to give you all this unique experience like no other, and we would really like all of you to be present on August 23rd, Saturday, happening at Shaza Hotel, Doha. The information has been circulated in all major district groups. So, to any of them who have not relayed this information across your clubs and division, please do so. And your participation and your response is what we are looking forward to. Thank you so much. And now I will formally close the District TLI series session number 5, and we shall proceed with a group photo. So, requesting everyone to turn on your cameras. Yes, Dilip, can you take care of the picture, please? Okay, thank you so much, Dilip. Yes. All right. So the best thing about this is there's only one page. We don't have to go across multiple different Zoom pages, so it's a good thing. So I'm glad it's 23. All right, if I can get Toastmaster Pramod, Toastmaster Achut, iPhone Quail, Naila and Badreya, if you guys can please turn on your cameras if you're comfortable, then we would really like it for the Zoom picture. It's okay. If they're not responding, then we can proceed with the picture. No problem. I'll edit it later. Yes.
You can Photoshop and include us
Of
later.
course, definitely, Naila. I'll put your pretty face, don't worry.
Done.
Okay. Done?
Done.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, everyone, and enjoy your Friday. And happy Independence Day to all my fellow Indian brothers, sisters, uncle, aunties, and friends.
But you have to specify who are uncle and aunties.
Yeah, brothers and sisters are enough.
Okay. So
Then you will be
sometimes
in trouble here.
things are better left unsaid.
Thank
By
you,
the
Ashok.
way, in these, can you send it in one zip file, please?
Yeah, yes, Faris, I'll be sharing it to you. Don't worry.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Faris. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good day. The recording will be stopped now.